All right, Moon Goddess ASHANAE, Aries Moon coming with another pick a card reading. Okay, so I know this is like the second or third one that I'm coming out with, but oh well, I done took a long break off, so I'm gonna go ahead and put out all these videos as much as I can before I go on another hiatus. Okay, so this reading is what is the gossip about you? Okay, what is going on? What is people saying about you behind your back? What are people talking about? What are people discussing when it comes to you? Every time your name is being brought up, what are they saying about you? Okay, this can be good things, this can be bad things, this can be a whole conversation where somebody's saying something nice and somebody's saying something rude and disrespectful. Okay, however it is flowing, we're gonna pick it up and we're gonna discuss it. All right, so pick your piles. And again, if the reading resonates, like, share, and subscribe. If it doesn't, still like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. All right, so pile number one, this is your reading for what are they saying about you, okay? What are they gossiping about behind your back? Now, I did this one totally different, okay? So I did the overall things that are being said about you, the past things, the present, and I'm this is not fully a future one, but this is like, as you go along with your process of healing and getting yourself together, this is the possible outcome of your future, okay? This is one of the possibilities that they are saying will happen to, you in the future, okay? All right, so don't take heed in their message because this is their opinions of you. This has no weight, okay, unless you put weight to it, all right? So, anyways, let's jump right into what they're exactly saying about you. So, they say that you are spying on someone. They say that you are basically stuck in the past, stuck in on wanting this connection to happen, okay? Now, in the past, when first you start crashing down, spiraling down, as they are saying, because you may have not been the chosen one of a situation and someone, of course, had juggled you or something of the sort, they're saying that you lost all your power, okay? You became cruel, you became rude, disrespectful, all type of stuff, just nasty words towards people, being overly bossy, trying to control things, aggressive, things of that sort, okay? Now they're saying that you're basically getting over what happened in this connection, okay? And you're probably ready to go on and make new connections with new people. You're not allowing this to hurt your feelings anymore. You're not allowing this to put you in a mental conflict, okay? You're not allowing this to get under your skin as much as you used to anymore. You're basically overcoming that pain, okay? In the future, what they say may go on is that you may still be in a mental conflict over things that have happened in your past. Like, you may take it into the next relationship or take it into the future with you without fully letting it go, because whatever has happened probably hurt you to an extreme level. And so now they're saying that but even with all that going on in your mental, you're still going to try, at least. You're still going to work at gaining your courage back, gaining your strength back, gaining your stability back, grounding yourself, being more in tune with yourself, working on your finances, working on your growth, working on internal healing, I'm hearing. They're saying that they actually see that for you in the future now that they see what's going on with you in the present. Okay, they're saying that you're going to be taking your power back, but manifesting it into a different version of yourself, a more healed self, and they actually see positive things for you in the future, regardless of what they have said in the past and what they may be saying in the present. Okay, they actually see that. They do see you looking at the past still, every now and then, wondering why that couldn't help for you or work out for you in that type of situation. But either way it goes, you're going to continue to go forward. Okay, you're going to keep fighting for yourself, and that's what they see for you. So that's the gossip on the past, present, and the future for you, in their eyes, their opinions, what they're saying. Okay, this is not set in stone. This is not, God's doing. This is not the universe doing. This is none of that. This is just their opinions of what they feel is going on with your life. This is what they're gossiping about. All right, so if that reading resonates or, something of the sort that drew you in, go ahead and like, share, and subscribe. Also comment. And if it doesn't still, like, share, and subscribe. Also comment. Thank you. Okay, pile number two, this is your reading for what is the gossip about you. Okay, so I did this one a little bit different. So what I have is what's the overall energy of the gossip about you, what they're saying about you. Okay, then I have what they were saying about you in the past, what they are saying about you currently in the present, and what they feel like um, they will be saying about you in the future, okay? None of this is set in stone. This is their opinions. This has no weight in your world unless you put it towards you as the weight that you want, okay? These people mean absolutely nothing regardless of who they are. This is just their opinion of you. Okay, so with this one card, I'm feeling multiple things, okay? Some people are saying you're going down a different path, okay? Not of the one that you once were. I'm guess when you started out in life, what you had planned as a goal or something. Like let's say you as a kid, you was like, I'm gonna be a doctor when I grow up, but then you turn around and you like, well, I don't want to be a doctor no more. I want to own a daycare or something of the sort. Like you just switched up and it kind of did like a 180 on everybody's mind. Like what? Like we thought you were going to do this because you say you're going to do this and now you're doing that. And where did this come about? I'm not understanding. Okay, so they're confused about all of that. But they feel like, it's your path and, you're going to take it and they don't understand how or why or, they just not understanding how you got to this point or whatever. And that can be good or bad. However you take it, it's just confusion upon them, okay? Another feeling I'm getting from this card is someone's not happy with all that they have been given. They feel like you are unappreciative and ungrateful and just plain selfish in your energy. Like you should be grateful that someone is helping you, and here you are being, ungrateful, disrespectful, and rude, and things of that such, okay? And I'm not too much getting anything good from this card as I'm continuously, reading off what it is that I'm feeling that they're saying. It's more of the same thing, the first set of people thought that they don't understand how you got to the path that you're taking, not understanding what's going on with your head, like what the fuck. And then the second group of people is just like you're ungrateful for all that everyone is trying to do for you or have done for you. Okay, remember this is just their opinions. So if it does not resonate, then it's because it's their opinion. It's not a fact of you. Anyway, so in the past, what they're saying, I'm getting multiple things about this one too. Okay. Your feelings was hurt. Your heart was hurt. Your mental was hurt. You felt like you was drowning. You was going under and not understanding how to cope with whatever it is that you were going down. So you went down the spiritual path. You went down the spiritual path, and of course, you may be from a religious side of the family or people that don't understand spirituality, and you may have started to dibble and dabble in different type of branches within the spiritual path. Okay, this can be pertaining to anything that you have going on that is against what your family has been brought up to have done. Okay, and so they are basically like, what the fuck? And it was like first you were hiding this and then they somehow found out about it, or you just became open and out about it and just said, fuck it, I don't care, this is my life, I'm gonna live it, I'm gonna do what the fuck I want to do, just like you do what the fuck you want to do with your life. I'm standing in my power, I'm asserting myself, and I'm doing what the fuck I gotta do in order to get whatever it is that I need in life, because you're not gonna give it to me. And if you do, I'm still gonna be myself. Okay, and that's just the end of it. Started standing in your power, and that was another 180 for them too, because at first you may have been doing everything that they said, or at least going along with what many people in your family have done traditionally over and over and over, and then out of nowhere you just became a witch. Became a witch, became a fortune teller, became a high priestess, became all of these different things. Whatever you want to call yourself, you became it. All right, it doesn't have to be just this. You could have dibbled and dabbled in other things other than just this, and you became that. And they're like, what the fuck? Like, I'm not understanding. They're confused. They're like, what the fuck? And then, the other set of people aren't even talking because they're just like, so they're like, we have given you all that we could. We have shown you all that we could. We took you here. We took you there. We're not understanding how you came about this, okay? We have shown you God. We've shown you, well, the reason why I said God is because 777. And, dealing with religious people, not a lot of them feel the God that spiritual people follow is the same God that they follow. And if you double and dabble in spirituality, it's different for different people. Different people view God differently. So, needless to say, they feel like they showed you God. They showed you the way. So they're not even understanding how you came about this. Why you would guard yourself to what you know and what you feel because you've been told what to feel and what to know. So how could you now want to go into this level, to spirituality or something of the sort? Very confused, people. Very confused. All right, so going to present day. They feel like now that time has gone by, some people have sat down and talked to you, some people have got an understanding, some people even actually felt where you're coming from. They see that you're more in control of your emotions now that you went down this spiritual path. You're no longer emotionally reckless. You have wisdom, which is surprising to them. Knowledge they do see and hear when you're speaking to them. And they see like you're grounding yourself and you're moving forward. They see that. They feel like some people feel like you're too far gone. You can't come back to what they have taught you. That is no point in even trying to get you to physically come back to getting church or to family or whatever the case may be. Some people just feel like you're just too far gone to even try to help, regardless of what they have seen that you can do. Okay, I'm getting that they feel like you're just moving forward to whatever it is that makes you happy and content going into the future. What stabilizes you, what emotionally fulfills you. You're going towards a path that you know is for you, and it doesn't matter what they feel or how they think or whatever the case may have been, because this is your path. This is for you. This is what's going to stabilize you. This is what's going to make you happy. This is what's going to push you forward. This is what's going to make you both spiritually fulfilled, emotionally fulfilled, financially fulfilled, and stable in just the areas of the family life that you desire. They actually see this for you in the future, which is shocking, even with the things going on here. Like, they finally see. They finally understand. They finally know that it's just best to allow you to do what you're going to do for yourself, because they're not going to allow you to tell them what to do for themselves. So it's no point in them being in your business. And they see that very clearly. And in the future, you're not going to hear much from them. As you can tell, the naysayers and the strict religious ones aren't even speaking as much as they used to anymore. I don't even hear any words from them coming from them for your future self. They stuck in the present. I hear present and I hear past, but I don't hear nothing about your future. So they definitely came to an awakening of just, that ain't my business. That's what helped her. That's what helps her heal. That's what helps her move forward. It's actually beautiful energy, to be honest. All right, so pile number 2. I done start putting them up. I'm sorry. That was your reading. If it resonates, like, share, and subscribe. If it doesn't, still like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. All right, pal. Number 3, this is your reading for what is the gossip about you. I did this one a little bit differently. What I did was the overall energy of the gossip that's going on right now about you. I had the past gossip, the present gossip, and the future gossip. Okay, so let's get on into it. What they are saying about you overall is that you lack balance, okay? You lack direction. You lack stability. You lack financially, okay? You lack peace from within. You're lacking a lot of things, okay? And that you need to ground yourself and get yourself together, because this is all just something that has thrown you off balance, that has you like this, because usually you are in the king upright position, but because of what has happened, you are in the king in reverse position, okay? So let's go to the past gossip or about what people were saying about you, okay? So what I'm seeing is that they were saying that you aren't moving forward, okay? You aren't moving forward. You have a lot of anxiety going on, social anxiety, different type of anxieties, can't sleep at night, in your head, constantly going over scenarios, things as that such, and you just wasn't acting of yourself. You were very rude at times, disrespectful, cutthroat, mean, spreading gossip. I'm getting that you wasn't fair and just in your actions. You weren't committed to what you said you would be committed in, and you were lost on what path you should be taking in life. You were just completely stuck, okay? Moving on to the present gossip, they are saying that although you have stopped being so possessive over things that should happen or didn't happen or whatever the case may have been, you have gotten out of your head, so that is great. You're no longer acting like a victim anymore, and you're overcoming a lot of emotional, mental turmoil that you were once going through, okay? You're overcoming, and everything is turning out in your favor. They see it. They see whatever you went through, you had to go through, because now you're back up on it and you're moving forward, and they actually see that what they see for you, they see for your future now. This is not set in stone. This is just their opinion. Whether it's good or bad, it's not like it's going to happen. You don't know. They don't control the universe. They're not God, so they can't make this, sound. But if it's good, it's good. Hey, great. But anyways, so they see commitment from you. They see you trying again with them, or at least to be happy with yourself. They see you maybe going down a traditional route, maybe getting a promotion at your job, maybe going back to church, maybe getting back into things that, are more traditional to your family life. They see you actually becoming, going towards emotional fulfillment. They see you no longer carrying burdens around, baggage that, only weighs you down. They see you no longer doing that. They see that you're no longer acting impulsive and rushing things anymore. You're actually calming down and going towards what it is that you have set your goals towards, and what you desire. So they actually see good things in the future for you, regardless of what they saw in the past, what they kind of see in the present, and things of that sort. They still feel like you're going to turn out great regardless of anything. Okay, so pal number 3, that is your reading. If it resonates, like, share, and subscribe. And if it doesn't, still like, share, and subscribe. Also comment. Thank you. All right, pal number 3, this is your reading for what is the gossip about you. I did this one a little bit different from my other ones, okay? So what I did was I have your overall energy of the gossip that's about you. I have the past energy, the past stuff that they used to say about you, gossip about you. I have the present, and I have what they feel like you'll be doing in the future, or, how you will turn out in the future and things of that sort. Do not take heed in this message. This is only their opinion. It does not hold any weight unless you allow it or you feel like this is true or some such. But don't take heed in it. Okay, so the overall gossip that's about you is that you are naive in a way, maybe a little bit gullible. It seems that you are going to take a risk at something. You're just going to go blindly at it, and they feel like you shouldn't do it. But it's like, it is what it is. It's your life. You're going to do whatever it is that you feel will make you happy. You're holding on to something, and you're not going to let it go without, seeing if you can make it happen or something of the sort, okay? So that's what they see for you overall. That's what they're saying about you, okay? What they have been saying about you in the past was that you may have broken up with somebody may have broken up with you, maybe it was a marriage, a divorce, something of that sort, but you was giving clarity about something that really, really hurt your feelings, like hurt your pride and things of that such, and it pushed you forward into a beginning for yourself, okay? A beginning to find your stability, what makes you you again, what grounds you, what centers you, what gets you together, what pushes you forward, what motivates you to go after what it is that you desire, okay? But you were still hurt and still in a victimizing mentality. It still hurts you regardless of the situation, regardless of you moving forward. You still move forward, but it mentally fucked you up. Okay, they see you didn't want to reconcile with people, you didn't want to fuck with people, you didn't know who to trust, you left everybody alone, you was possessive with yourself, you was possessive with your time, you was possessive with your energy because you didn't know who was trying to hurt you, who knew what, and who was saying what. You just said, fuck it, I ain't gonna fuck with none of y'all. And that's what they were saying about you in the past. In the present, what they're saying about you is that you gained some of your emotional clarity. Okay, you got yourself together in certain aspects. They do see you still harping over what didn't happen in the past, and who didn't tell you what, or who still hasn't told you what, and you haven't fully forgiven whomever has not apologized yet. They see that you may still be having some restless nights going on. You still can get in your head about things. You still have some type of anxiety going on about what has happened because that shit fucks your head up, And you kind of went backwards when it came to your mentality, okay, of you clearing what happened mentally. You went backwards. At first you were at a 10 and now you're at a 9, and so they say you went backwards mentally, but when it comes to your endeavors and getting your shit together and moving forward in your opportunities, you went forward, okay? When it came to your emotions, you went forward as well. And so they do see that, okay? They see that they're saying that you may be dating a lot of people, or, seeking out who seeks you out. They also see you, some people that knows you in a spiritual way, maybe saying you're manifesting a better life for yourself, better opportunities. They're saying that you're manifesting emotional health, emotional stability, emotional groundedness, getting your emotional and your spiritual self together as well, okay? They see that if they know you from a spiritual side, but they do say that it's your mental that you need to work more on behind your back. That's what they're saying. And they hope that you get the clarity that you need in order to clear those swords out. Okay? Now, what they feel like will happen to you in the future. They feel like you'll find your happiness. You'll find that stability within your emotions again, okay? You will find that, okay? They feel like you'll be taking breaks from within, isolating yourself, going within to see what betters yourself, what moves you forward. They feel like you're going to be lying to them now, withholding information from them, only telling them what you want them to know and not what everything that they should know, because you're still going to be a little bit mentally distant from those because they had not came to you with the truth. And once again, it went from the 10 to the 9. I'm sorry, the 10 to the 9, now to a 7, okay? So you're definitely they feel like you're going backwards when it comes to communicating with them as well, not even just mentally growing. It's like you're going down with the communication. You're not even fucking with them as you once did due to this situation. They feel like every time you come around them when it comes to an emotional connection, it's like something's always missing. Like it's like you're being cordial, but not friendly, not family-wise, not how you once were, because it's like you've emotionally distanced yourself, you mentally distanced yourself, and I don't even see no physical here, so you definitely ain't even touching them or hugging them or nothing. So, so it's like, what the fuck, But they say that they feel like you're going to be in your power. Maybe you're moving up once again in the financial era. Maybe you started in whole entrepreneur type of stuff. You know, you endeavor or whatever, and you got a new business that you have opened or you're going about, and you know you're in a boss like mentality. And it's like, you know, I fuck with y'all, but I don't fuck with y'all. Y'all knew what was up. Y'all didn't tell me what was up, and y'all know more than what y'all had let on. So it's no point in us communicating unless we're communicating about that. You know, it's no point in us talking unless we're talking about that. I have moved on in the other aspects. You know, even mentally, I have grown because in order to become this, you know, you gotta move mentally. So it's just more like you just not fucking with them unless they're talking about what it is that happened. You know, we ain't gonna overlook this. We ain't gonna sweep this under the rug. We ain't cutting this in half. We gonna talk about this. And if you don't want to talk about this, we ain't got nothing to talk about. Allow me to grow and do me. I allow you to grow and do you. Separately. Alright? So that's what they feel that you're doing in the present towards them. And they don't like it at all. They do not like it. They don't feel like it's fair. They don't feel like it's just. They don't feel like you're being right. They feel like this probably happened between families, so you shouldn't be as, you know, cut and dry or cutthroat with it. Like you should let it go. Basically, you should let it go because it's family. You know, if it's friends and y'all like, you know, real close or whatever, grew up together, or even just had years in the game with each other and love each other, history with each other, shit like that, they feel like you should just let it go because y'all are so close. And this should be something that you can move past instead of harping on and holding on so tightly because it's time. That's what they feel like. They feel like they gave you enough time to heal and you had to heal, but with them, you ain't healing with them. But they don't realize it's because you don't play that shit. You gotta tell me. You gotta tell me. And then allow me to make that decision on if I want to continue to fuck with y'all or not. If I want to move away from this or not. Because it's not cool. Alright, so pal number 4, that was your reading. If it resonates, like, share, and subscribe. If it doesn't, still like, share, and subscribe. Also comment. Thank you. Alright, y'all. So I hope that reading resonated with you. I hope you knew who exactly it was, so you know if you need to keep your distance or not, or things of that sort, okay? So let's jump into your energy after this reading, okay? We have pile number 1. Father of Cups, okay? Your energy is more like you're just more in tune with yourself. You're not really focused on what everybody else is saying. You're emotionally fulfilling yourself and moving forward in your spiritual endeavors, and you're just not really focused on what they have going on because it just doesn't emotionally fulfill you. And you have been graced with so much wisdom and guidance that it's just like their opinion is their opinion. It's not sound. It's not, you know, law. It's not nothing. So it's no point in, you know, getting myself in an emotional uproar, and it doesn't even fucking matter. All right? Going over to pile number 2 with the Justice card, okay? You seem to have justice over the situation, regardless of how anybody feels you turned out. You turned out exactly how the fuck you wanted to turn out because you knew how to direct yourself in the direction that you needed to direct yourself, and you went down the path that was meant for you, not meant for others, not meant for them to understand or flow with, but meant for you. And that has guided you into the right endeavor, the right opportunity, the right path, the right journey, the right everything. You just knew what the fuck it was. You got what you needed. You got what you wanted. You got everything. And so their opinion doesn't even matter because you got it. You got your justice. All right. Pile number 3, you have the 9 of Pentacles, okay? You are actively just doing what's best for you. You're doing what's best for you. You're not too much worried about everyone else and what they got going on and what they are trying to, you know, put in their life and take out of their life and what they're saying you should be doing with your life and how to fix your life. You're just going to do what it is that feels right about you. You know, that feels right for you. If it says to go down this path, you're going to go because that's what makes it better for you and easier for your life. You know, if it says turn around, you're going to turn around. If you got to take 2 steps back to take 10 steps forward, you're going to do it because that's what you are being guided to do. Continue to do what it is that you're being guided to do because this is your story. This is your path. No one else should be holding the pen. They can have, put in a good word, maybe let you know about their experience so you can know if you want to actively, try out their way. But they can't force you to do what it is that they want you to do because, once again, this is not their life. This is yours and only yours. And at the end of the day, when it's time to lay on your deathbed, you have to ask yourself, did I live for me or did I live for them? So continue on your path. As long as it's heading in the right direction, make sound judgment when it comes to choosing which way to go and continue to go down that path. Don't worry about nobody else. And if you do find yourself on the wrong path, turn around. That's simple. Well, not that simple, but you get it. All right. I'm going to pile number 4, okay? Yours is the 5 of Pentacles, okay? You may feel lonely right now, or maybe you're just not giving to other people's opinions of what you should be doing. You're doing what is best for you at this time. You're not too much focused on who's leaving you out and who's not leaving you out, and regardless of if you feel lonely or not, you know that this is what you have to do in order to pursue what it is that you need in your life. You know that regardless if they're out having fun, saying, oh, you should have came, da-da-da-da, you have to work for your stability. You have these goals. At the end of the day, you don't want to be in your 50s trying to do what it is that you could have did in your 20s, 30s, 40s, whatever the age it is. You've been given the opportunity, so you're going to go and do it. Regardless of how everybody else feels, regardless of what everybody else is saying, this is just your path, your direction, what you have to do, and you're going to do it, okay? Don't worry about the lonely nights, the lonely days of that such. You'll be having enough time to enjoy, to play, to rest, to retire, to do all that stuff. You just have to prepare. You have to have yourself together when it comes to this stuff. You need to save, you need to save, you need to go, you need to go, you need to move, okay? Do what it is you have to do. The people that are meant to be along on your journey are going to stay. They're going to come. So just continue to do what's best for you and move forward, okay? What I'm getting from all y'all pals is y'all need to open y'all's heart chakra, okay? Do not close your heart chakra because of all the bullshit you've been through, the negative Nancy's, the people that are trying to down you out, push you down, things of that such. Don't close your heart because it's going to create a blockage. You need every last one of your chakras open and popping, shining bright, active, so that all the energy can flow through you so that you can continue to manifest. You don't need nothing blocking any of your chakras. You don't need to be overworking others because the one isn't, working up to its part. Okay? So open your heart chakra. Continue to love. Allow yourself to be loved. And continue to go in your past because it's not telling me that none of y'all are going in the wrong direction regardless of what other people are thinking. All right? So that is your What is the Gossip About Me reading. So if it resonates, like, share, and subscribe. If it doesn't, still like, share, and subscribe. Also comment. Thank you.